Good afternoon, I'm Doug. I'm here with the Astute Tourist. Fun to be with, fun to hang out, gonna be a great day.
This is Scott Roby from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
I'm Nancy Saulnier of Lake Alfred, Florida, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen, aka Jen.Cohen. You're watching the Astute Tourist channel here on YouTube.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on where you are in the world. That's right. Here we are again. It's Thursday morning, Cup of Joe Live with yours truly, Jimmy, the Astute Tourist. Hope you're all doing well. It's Thursday, September 28th, and it's currently 6:03 a.m. EST. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm just going to check on the weather here. It's been chilly here in the Northeast. I woke up again and it's colder than it was yesterday. I woke up, it was 44 degrees Fahrenheit. It is now 42 degrees. We're just heading into that season that I'm not a fan of. As you know, you'll hear me complain from now until April, May. But that's all right. There is a season turn, as they say, right? And we have to go through these seasons in order to cleanse the planet and clean it up. And the trees need to shed their old leaves and grow new leaves. And yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. Let's do the first thing first. Cup of Joe, best sip of the day. Cheers, everyone. That is so good. I made a fresh pot about 30 minutes ago. I don't know. Sean could tell you. I made it with Sean. We'll get to that in a minute. Joe Hupp is here. Hey. Joe Hupp is here. Good evening to you, my friend. I hope all is well with you. You haven't hit any ruse lately, have you? I hope not. My YouTube icon is updating on my iPad, so I'm working on that. Scotty Too Hottie is here as well. Good morning, Scotty. Good to see you, and I hope you are doing well. Joe says hello to Scotty and to the Astute Tourist and everyone else. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Good morning, Jen. My moderator extraordinaire, Jen Cohen, is here. Good morning, Joe. Joe. Good morning, Jen. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Everybody is saying hi. Sharon is here. Good morning, Sharon. One of my faithful followers. Followers? That doesn't sound right. I'm not Jim Jones. One of our faithful subscribers. But good morning to you, Sharon. I hope you're doing well. She texted me yesterday and said they're getting rain finally. They've been begging for it there down south, and look who is here. The Down Under Cruiser, Sean from Down Under. It's good to see you, my friend. Thank you. Good day to you. Good evening. Sean and I were live face chatting, I guess, this morning, right out of the gate. So that's why Sean and I were making coffee together, although he's probably been ready for a glass of whiskey or some sherry. Jen's asking Joe how his Thursday was. Everybody's saying good day to Sharon and to Sean. I'm just going to skip past these. One more day and Jen is on her way to England. That is going to be so much fun. I can't wait for you to come back and show us all the photographs and the videos. You know, you're going to have to make videos now for your channel. So it's so important. Joe says, I'm so glad that this week is almost over. You know, I think a lot of people would agree with you, Joe. It's been that kind of week. It's been an okay week for me, just really busy. We couldn't do our live stream last night because this work thing gets in the way. So I had a couple meetings last night and was not able to make it to cocktail hour, for shame. But we'll do it again next week. Sharon says it's 6:04 a.m. there in South Georgia. Sean is saying it is 20:04 there, which is 8 p.m. I don't know if you know military time, but 20:04 hours. That's 8:04. Jonesy is here. Hey, Jonesy. Good thing you weren't in the chat yesterday. Boy, people were beating up Tasmania. I'm not going to say who it was, but there was all kinds of dad jokes flying around. It was fun, though. We laughed and laughed and laughed. Oh, you missed it. It was a lot of fun. Oh, Sean is saying good morning or good day to Jonesy. Hope you are traveling well. Are you on the road, Jonesy? Going to work? Coming back from work? Joe says, I have a concert to go to on the 8th of March, 2024. What concert is that, Joe? Please enlighten us. Sean says he would have used the word groupie. That it's better than follower. It makes it sound like I'm getting the Kool-Aid ready. No, that's not happening. Sharon says she's doing super great. My extraordinary moderator, she is on top of it. She is pushing the swag, which is good. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel, every penny helps, and we appreciate you. And why not get something in return for helping the channel out? A nice piece of swag for you. Ross from Orange Cone Vlogs is here. Howdy, everyone. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Joe's talking to Jen, says my Thursday was good. Got to get some dinner on the way home tonight. Some Mexican from an Aussie restaurant chain called Guzman y Gomez. Right on. I like the name. Jonesy says it's been a bad week for sure. Yeah, I think a lot of people are saying that. I don't know. Are the stars aligned incorrectly, or I'm not sure, but mine's been really busy. I wouldn't say it's been a bad week. Just really busy. Fire prevention month is coming up. It's really a week, but we start to celebrate it ahead of time. So long weekend this weekend with 2 grand finals. Then the following weekend sees us holding the Repco Bathurst 1000. That's right. You all have to take the day off tomorrow. I know there's some people that aren't very happy with that. We don't have national holidays when there's sporting events. Although some people, when we have the Super Bowl, which is always on a Sunday, they would like to have Monday off. And it's not so much a national holiday, but National Hangover Day, I think. So no shame, Jimmy. You got to do what you got to do. There's next Wednesday. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Yep. Wasn't me. Wasn't me too much. Jen says the restaurant just opened up in my town. I haven't had a chance to try it yet. So there's one here, Jen, in the U.S. Joe says, sounds like you're in Michigan. Nope, Illinois. That's pronounced Illinois for you folks that may not be from around these parts. Joe says, this concert is one I've been waiting for since 2019. The singer is an Irishman named Daniel O'Donnell. He's an Irishman, is he? Traveling well is another way of saying hope you're well. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Thank you, my friend. Well, I hope you're traveling well then. I forgot Illinois is home to all-American GYG stores so far. I could have also had a burger from Carl's Jr. Yeah, we have those here. Apparently, we have the Gomez or whatever it was called. I'm sorry. It's early. Ross is saying good morning to Jen. Sean says, I've had my issues, but I always have time for you. And that's good. Joe says, I've decided to go to the concert at the Sydney Opera House. Wow. I would like to go there. I've been to his concert in Brisbane, Newcastle, and Canberra. I would like to go to the Sydney Opera House. Yes, Sean, and I can hear you already saying, well, you have your chance to go in January of 25. What's going on in January of 25? I don't know. Some little event. I don't know. New Year's Eve, fireworks, that kind of stuff. Yes, if you would like to get your own mug, hit up the Etsy store. Coffee tastes so much better in this mug. So good. So good. Thank you for dropping the S in Illinois. Right? I know. I'm from this country. Joe says they're all in Illinois. If you're in Illinois, you can try them. I've been to Illinois. I haven't been to the Guapo de Gomez. I'm going to mess that up now. I have to go back in the chat. See, I told you he would say that. Right? Sharon's asking Ross what's wrong. Just as our town holds claim to the first regional Carl's Jr. I've never been to a Carl's Jr. Thanks, Sean Mady. Appreciated that, my friend. Our whole okay, we did that. Nothing wrong, just holding my joking back today. And Nick P is with us. Good morning, Nick. Good to see you. Good morning, Jimmy. I have a new coworker who transferred in from Brunswick, Maine. We were laughing yesterday because I told him, yes, we get winters here, but we do not get nor'easters, right? Yes, sir. We're going to a concert at Royal Albert. Really? Look at you. You're going to see Danny Elfman and doing the... I saw a video of them doing a tour. He was doing a tour with... I saw him with... Well, I didn't see him. I saw the video of them. And Pee Wee Herman was in it and several other notables because they've been in the Tim Burton movies. Like... what is that one with... Jack Skellington and all that? The Nightmare Before Christmas, I think, right? Ross says, Joe, there's no Carl Jr. in Illinois. They are all west of the Mississippi. East of it are called Hardee's. That's right, okay. And the quality of the food is terrible. Yeah, they're not the best. All right, so everybody says hello. Nick's saying hello to everybody. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Well, hello. Good morning, everybody. Like I said, it is September 28th. It's Thursday, 2023, our year of the Lord. And yes, Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack Skellington. I was meaning to refer to their chain of stores in Australia. Where I live in Australia was the first store in regional Australia. Jen, you have a Nightmare Before Christmas tattoo? That's cool. So are you a fan of Danny Elfman or are you a fan of the movies? So do you know Oingo Boingo? because I'm a big fan of Oingo Boingo. In fact, last weekend at camp, I played about 2 hours worth of, it was an Oingo Boingo retrospective. I played a bunch of their music. Like I said, I'm a big fan. So Carl Jr.'s restaurants are basically the same as Hardy restaurants. We used to have Hardee's everywhere, but now they're just in rural places now. Yes. Sean, hang on. I wish I had a sound effect of the needle on the LP. Hang on. Jen has a tattoo. Where? Jen's a huge Oingo Boingo fan. See, that's why we get along. One of the many reasons why, Jen. There's no chance meetings on this planet. You know that. I've said that. It's a dead man's party, right? Everybody's coming. Leave your body at the door. Making a 4-day weekend out of the concert trip. Leave home on Friday, spend Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday in Sydney, and come home on Monday. Good for you, Joe. That sounds like a fun little holiday. I like it. And Denise is here. Good morning, Denise. I hope you are well. I hope you had a good shift. Sharon says, Jimmy, I love watching Nightmare Before Christmas. That's my favorite Christmas movie. I have to tell you, I've never actually seen it. I've seen bits of it. I've seen the characters. There's like a dead bride and Jack Skellington and some little guy. There's always a little guy in those movies, right? There's always some sort of little guy or little guys. What's the Beauty and the Beast one there? There's a little candle holder and the teapot. And see, my kids are all grown up and I don't have grandkids. So those movies all came after my children had grown out of that phase. So I never did see any of that stuff. When we finally meet, I will show you. Well, I am looking forward to that, madam. If you show me yours, I'll show you mine. Speaking of tattoos, I'd like to get another one. And in fact, I'm thinking of getting another. I only have one. It's pretty good size. It doesn't cover my back or anything, but I have it on this arm here. And I would like to get one on my left shoulder or left bicep. So thinking something that's that has a ties to Greece, a Greek thing, maybe a I don't know, Spartan or something. Don't know yet. You're off last night and tonight. Awesome. Days off are the best. Nick says all my favorite Christmas movies will be Christmas Vacation. Everybody has a Cousin Eddie in their family, right? Yeah, that's definitely in. I suppose I would have to list my top 10. Maybe that's when we get closer to Christmas, we can do top 10 Christmas movies. Jack the Pumpkin King. Is that the little guy? Yep, always have to have the little guys in the movies, right? There's always some little one, right? Right, Denise? One more day. We're all excited for you, Jen. We're going to live vicariously through you. Sean. Shh. I won't tell anyone, Jen. Where? My favorite Christmas movie is called Santa Paws. I've never heard of that one, Scott. Jonesy says, I'm sorry, Australian Radio Indie says, Rose Tattoo is playing in Tasmania very soon and looking forward to rocking it in the front row. Are they, are they a tribute band? Just asking for a friend. Yeah, Christmas Vacation and A Christmas Story. What about A Wonderful Life? You can't leave that one out. It's a Wonderful Life. Nick says, do you know why they don't like mornings in Athens? Because dawn is tough on Greece. Oh, I was going to say, I don't have that, but see, I was on with Sean yesterday, and I do have it. There you go, Nick. Good job. Let's see. Rose Tattoo are only an awesome Aussie band. Okay, so they are their original band. I'll have to look them up because who is it? Is it the Mighty Boss Tones? They have a song called Rose Tattoo. Just as I have a small bit of retail therapy to do on Monday morning, shopping for small goods, salami, speck, Lieber Käse, and some German liverwurst. All sounds good to me, Joe. Old school heavy Australian rock, right on. You know, I was thinking, and you guys may laugh, I don't know, but we were when I was at camp, there's a bunch of us old rockers and musicians and whatnot. But I played a band that I don't think gets the recognition that they should, and that was the Little River Band. One of my favorites, and I don't think they don't get the accolades they deserve. They in fact they put their music in what they call yacht rock, which I could never figure that out, but Christopher Cross and that kind of stuff apparently is yacht rock. I don't have a yacht, so I don't know. But yes, Denise, right? It's a Wonderful Life. Such a good movie. And where do you get off calling me Nick anyway? Show these pixies to the door. Look, I'm giving out wings. Sorry. That's right. Helpinghandsforcruising.org. We are all familiar with this organization, and they're helping out a lot of people be able to realize that their dreams can come true and get them on a cruise vacation of a lifetime. So go over to Helping Hands for Cruising and make sure that you told them that Jen Cohen sent you. It's at a place I won't get to all the time. Well, you're going to be there, right? So you should go. Ross says, so I hear someone is joking us as a member of the touring team. I don't know. I'm not saying anything. Oh, joining. I'm not going to say anything, Ross, but we'll talk about that another time, perhaps. Have you heard about the Lonesome Loser, right? One of my favorite bands. I don't know why they just don't get the Little River Band is another Aussie group, as is Air Supply, right? I love Little River Band. Right? Great harmonies, right? It's a long way to where I'm going. Right? Okay, joining, right, Ross? Beaten by the Queen of Hearts every time. Such a good band. Friday night, it was late. I was walking you home. A musical artist from Australia that I really like is Dean Lewis. He's got a really good voice. I don't know if I've heard of Dean Lewis. Maybe I have. And if I remember, Keith Urban is from Australia. I believe you are correct, sir. And we were talking about Colin Hay yesterday, who's another one. Although I think he was similar to the Bee Gees. I think he lived in England he lived in Scotland, I believe, as a boy. And then his parents, when he was maybe 11 or 12, I think they moved to Australia. Lots of Aussie talent. Absolutely. I mean, who could forget AC/DC? Can't forget those guys. Bon Scott, one of my favorites of all time. Not to diss Brian Johnson. I would never diss him because he's got a great voice in his own right. And who could, he picked up the pieces after Bon died, so craziness. Okay, see who knows this. Who sang Alabama Getaway? This should be easy. Oh, I know. Isn't that the Grateful Dead? Am I right, Scott? Alabama Getaway, Getaway. Nick P says he was born in New Zealand, but called Caboolture on the Sunshine Coast of Queensland home growing up. Who are we talking about? Oh, gotcha. The Dean Lewis. Bill from Armstrong Adventures is here. Hello, Bill. Good morning to you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Joe says, I love Air Supply, Little River Band, Bee Gees, AC/DC, and all the Aussie bands. How can you not? Keith Urban moved here from New Zealand when he was a teenager. Gotcha. Oh, maybe we're talking about Keith Urban then. So he's a Kiwi. Good morning, Billy from Bamanola Adventures. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you, my friend. Nick says, speaking of the Bee Gees, the brothers Gibb, do you know how to find Massachusetts? You just look for the state with all the lights off. I like their song, Massachusetts, right? Yeah, it's one of the first ones I've ever heard. Or, I started a joke. I actually had, I think it's a Best of the Bee Gees or something when, way before all the disco music came out, it featured their 60s and 70s stuff. Joe was talking about Keith Urban. Thank you. It's my favorite song. Love the guitar. Right? Was I right? Is it the Grateful Dead? Pretty sure it was, right? Do you know how Keith Urban got his start in country music? I don't know that, Joe. Everybody's saying hello. The Angels. Kiwis and Aussies. Kiwis and Aussie accents sound very similar, so he fooled me. I always thought of Keith Urban as Aussie. And look who has been a member for 5 months. Thank you so much, Jen. I appreciate that. Right on. Thank you for being a member. And you too can become a member if you would be so inclined. You can join the family here and become part of the Astute crew. We have 3 levels of membership. Go on in and hit that join button and then decide which level you want to pick. But thank you for becoming part of our group here, Jen. Jen's been with us for a long time, and we appreciate you. And all the rest of you guys that come in. Good morning to Shirley. Shirley is here. And good morning to you, my friend. Do you have your sweater on? It's 42 degrees. Keith Urban was a country singer. Is he not one anymore? And he married an Australian, didn't he? He actually won Australia's most successful country music talent search, Toyota Star Maker, in 1990. This is how his country music career started. Very cool. One of my most favorite Australian artists of all time, God bless her, R.I.P., is Olivia Newton-John, right? God, I had such a crush on her when I was a young lad. How could you not? What a beauty. It would be most astute of you to become a member of the Astute Tourist. Yes, all the astute folks. Thank you for that. That's right, he did. He married actress Nicole Kidman. Fun fact, Barry Manilow albums make great frisbees. I mean, he wanted people to hear Come Fly With Me. Ha ha. Oh, Ross, I love it. I love that. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Oh, that's fantastic. Barry Manilow. Gosh. He's still going, I think. Keith Urban is still a country singer. That's right, Sean. She was not hopelessly devoted to me. Still, what a beauty. You know, the brightest stars always burn out the quickest, right? Sad to see her pass. Loved her. What a voice. Honestly. Keith Urban was a heavy rocker as a teenager in Brisbane, but one day he decided to try country, and the rest is history. Yeah, what did I see him? Was it him I saw? I think it was him and gosh, it's too early for me to start thinking of names. But I think he was trading licks with another country guy who's an absolute freak on the guitar. Oh God, why can't I think? But they were doing, I think, Hot for Teacher in trading licks. Pretty good. DG Production is here. Good morning to you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Kathy Fowler is here. Good morning, Kathy. Hey, Kathy, did you know? I just want to let you know that it's 31 days, 6 hours, and 25 minutes until the booze cruise. Until the booze cruise, 31 days. I'm starting to get excited. DG says, good morning to everybody. Jason Aldean. He's a country singer, right? I'm not very familiar with those, a lot of country people. I mean, I am and I'm not. Especially the new country. I was listening to a country channel the other day, New Country. Man, there's some songs on there that don't sound like country to me. I saw Barry Manilow live at the Hollywood Bowl in 1977. I can't smile without you. Can't laugh without... Sorry. Let's hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you for that. Who's with me? Sweet Caroline is overplayed on cruise ships. I mean, it's bad. I actually play that one on the guitar. It is a crowd pleaser. They like it. So here in Boston, or in the Boston area, for some reason, during the 7th inning stretch, at a Red Sox game, they play Sweet Caroline. It's become a thing. So here in New England, they like their Sweet Caroline. But I would say, yeah, it's, I mean, a lot of songs, you hear them over and over and over and over and over, it kills them. Over and over and over and over. Look up a song on here called I Never Work on a Sunday. That was his debut single after winning Star Maker. Sharon is saying good morning to DJ. Kathy says, I am so excited. Me too, Kathy. I can't wait. I have a present for you, too. I have a present for you. It's for the cruise. Bob Autry is here. Good morning, Bob. Bob just got back from a cruise. I was watching. I was looking at all the pictures and that him and his wife, Deb, were showing. But who's counting, Jimmy, right? I'm not trying to rub it in, believe me. You and I were speaking early this morning, and I had told Sean, I said, it's been 3 years since we've been on a proper vacation. Well, that's not true. I mean, I went to see my folks last March, which was nice. That was a vacation. But as far as cruises go, it's been 3 years. We got home right before the old goof happened. In fact, I think Colleen and my brother-in-law, Brian, both got it. And it was before they knew what it was. She went to the doctor and we're like, we don't know what you got. Try take this. Go home, lay down. Try taking this. And then the next thing you know, there's lockdowns and no food and run for toilet paper. Cats and dogs sleeping together. It was pure mayhem. And yeah. Anyway, love Sweet Caroline, right? Who doesn't? Neil Diamond. He's the man. He wrote Red, Red Wine, too. We were talking about him the other day, right? He wrote so many songs that we wouldn't know that he wrote. Has anyone heard Luke Combs' country version of Tracy Chapman's Fast Car? I sure have. And that's one they're going to wear out pretty quick if they don't stop playing it. I met them both, Keith and Nicole, in a recording studio in Byron Bay, and had a great conversation for hours. They look like they're great people. Nicole is another beauty. 31 days. Kathy says, I love Sweet Caroline. I never get tired of hearing it played. Yes, Joe, it's pretty good. Yeah, here we go. Good job, Jen. So subscribe over to Jen's channel if you haven't. You need to get over there and subscribe to her. And then we can see her content from London, England. I can't wait. Gonna live vicariously through you. Right? So Scott knows because he's from Boston. It's definitely a Staples. I think it's during the 7th inning stretch, right, Scotty? Kathy says, I love presents. Oh, I know you do. I got a present for you. All the sisters get a present. Joe says, I agree. He puts a spin on it. That's for sure. Kathy's saying hi to Bob. Then there is the ever popular song by Weird Al in the Dr. Demento days. The Dr. Demento Show. Yep. Yeah, I listened to Dr. Demento when I was a young lad. They would have him on here. It would be late at night. I say late. I don't know, 10 o'clock maybe. It was definitely my bedtime at that age. But yeah, he played all the goofy songs. Joe says, who mentioned Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond? It's now an earworm in my bloody ear, right? So good, so good. Jen knows she loved Dr. Demento. It's been 3 years, Kathy. Can you believe it? Kathy was on that cruise, the last one I went on. Yep, talking about Weird Al Yankovic. That's correct. Dr. Demento was a great show. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Hey, OG Brambran is here. Good morning to you, my friend. Do you have your coffee yet? Matt from Backlash Fisherman is here. Good morning, Matt. Yes, Player. Remember those guys? I remember Player. I'm fat. I'm fat. You know it. My shadow weighs 42 pounds. You know I'm fat. Who's fat? Weird Al. Good morning, ladies and gents, from Matt. Everybody's saying hi, hi, hi. And look who's here. Bernay is here. Good morning, Bernay. Finally, Jimmy, good morning. I just woke up. Was trying to clear phone and saw you live. Well, thank you. You're up early, Bernay. Let's see, what time is it where you are? It's only 3:42. Jen definitely needs videos. She's going to make them. They're going to be her London ones. So, Joe, you haven't heard Baby Come Back from Player? Baby Come Back. Any kind of fool could see. Sorry. That's just what you need is to hear some off-key guy trying to sing songs this early in the morning. The song was used by Toyota in Australia in one of their advertising campaigns for the very popular Hilux Ute. I want a Ute. You know what a Ute is in this country? A young person. It's all for the Utes. With a slice of sweet potato pie. You had me at pie. Fish heads. Roly-poly fish heads, right? There you go. That's right. Are we playing? Hey, I like the new picture, Matt. That's an awesome one. Love it. Another one rides the bus, and another one rides, and another one rides, another one rides the bus. Let's see. I finally made it to the bottom. All right, so after the number of beers I've had today, Jimmy, you sound pretty well. Hey, you know what we say? The drunker you get, the better I sound. All right. Real-time catfishing made it for me. It's awesome. Yeah, it looks great. It looks really good. All right, so let's do this. Shall we do this, folks? I think we should. Animals are truly awesome. Animals Are Awesome is the game show that we play, or game that we play. I don't know, every so many live streams we play this game. And what I do is I'll put up a picture of an animal on the screen, and you have to guess what it is. Are we ready? Let's do this one first. Look at that. Yes, it is, in fact, a snake. What kind of snake is it? Speaking of off-Broadway, Cliff Johnson, the lead singer, just passed away a few months ago. He was from the local area, and I used to rep the band there. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. Would you consider this, Joe? It is a green snake. But this snake has a particular name, a tree snake. It is not a tree snake. Think of a kind of squirrel. There's a kind of squirrel. Jimmy, check out Joe Camilleri in the Black Sorrows. I will definitely do that. It is a green duck. No, it's not a duck. That is not a duck. Oh, that's a snake. I'm sorry, Denise. Squirrel! Look, there's a squirrel. No, there's a kind of squirrel that's blank squirrel. It's the same as this snake. Blank snake. A glitter bomb snake, right? There you go, Scott. Got it. Flying snake. This one is a flying snake. Let's see if we know why it's a flying snake. I didn't read the description when I pull these up, so where is the flying snake? Here it is. Flying snakes are most commonly known as flying snakes or gliding snake, capable of traveling up to 100 meters in a single glide. There you go. That's all we get on the flying snake. Good job, Scotty. You got that one. It is, in fact, the flying snake. All right, let's do the next one. Can you guess this animal? Can you guess this animal? That's a crazy looking thing. Why did it have to be a snake? I hate snakes. Right? Indiana Jones. New fear unlocked, right? Flying snakes. 100 meters, too. It's a flying snake because they sit in your lap in the end, and they end up flying. Snakes on a plane. It looks like a nudibranch of sorts. A nudie branch of sorts. It could be. Ross says a sea worm. Jen says an ew. Denise says a sea bug, a sea worm. That is 300 feet, 100 meters. That's a long way. That's a football field. American football field. I think it's Samuel Jackson, right? Snakes on a plane. So what the heck is this animal called we're looking at? I'll give you a hint. Who's that American guy whose wife cut his thing off? Maybe that's what they call it this. I don't know. But it's one of those. It's his name and then a worm. Thanks, Bran. Bran likes the headset. I think we talked about this. These are my beats. Way too early. I'm just kicking back. That's fine. There you go, John Bobbitt. So it's a bobbit worm. This is a bobbit worm. I don't know if they're trying to say that it's it looks like what was her name? Elena Bobbitt. Yikes. You got a Frankenpecker, right? This is in fact a bobbit worm. Good job, guys. Bobbit worm. Good job. All right, let's do animal number 3. Any idea what that is? Well, there's 2 of them there. There you go. Sharon got it. Bobbit worm. Oh, man, the bobbit. Right, Charlie? Yikes. Oh, Lorena Bobbit. That's it. Thank you, Denise. Elena. Lorena. Joe, coming out of the gate, fast and furious. Irrawaddy dolphin. That is 100% correct. Good job, Joe. You come out flying. Give yourself 50,000 points for that one. This is, in fact, an Irrawaddy dolphin. And let's see, what do they say about these dolphins? These dolphins have rounded heads with short snub noses and live in small populations throughout parts of Southeast Asia. They are kind of cute. Wouldn't you agree? Good job, Joe. Way to go, Joe. No, not a narwhal. We did a narwhal. Beluga whales, no. I will only tell you on porpoise. Oh, wait, I have that. I don't have to hit the desk. I have that. Thanks, Sean. If you bring up images of dolphins, chances are I know what species they are. Oh, Joe, we're going to have to test your knowledge one day, and we'll get up all the... Sean did that purposely. He sure did. Oh, goodness. All right, so we got one more here. Are you ready? Guess this animal. Look at that. What is that? Someone's going to get this one right out of the gate. I bet Joe will get it. Denise has a dolphin tattoo. Where? Where might the dolphin tattoo be? Will we see it on the cruise? Or is it for Dwayne's eyes only? The dolphin tattoo. Scotty to Hattie. Oh, wait. Someone got it before Scotty did. I'm looking at it. It was Ross. Ross got it. Ding, 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 ding. Ross, good job. It is, in fact, a liger. Good job. You got the liger. Good job with that one. It is, in fact, a liger. It's a tiger and a liger. I mean, a tiger and a lion. It's, in fact, a liger. A pregnant cat. Yeah, it looks a little hefty. I'm not going to tell him. Lion crossed with a tiger. On my right shoulder blade. Okay. Like I told Jen, you show me yours, I'll show you mine. Ancient Asian tiger lily. Ancient Chinese secret. Liger tiger. Aren't they cute, Mom? I bet you don't want to snuggle with that one, though. You only have the one tattoo? Time for more. I believe ligers are infertile. I do not stand to be corrected, though. I do stand to be corrected. I don't know. It would be sad if they were. We need more ligers. All right. So anyway, that's going to do it for this edition of this. Oh my goodness. Look at the time. Look how fast the time has gone by. We got to get to this before we go. So hang on. Let's do this one. This Week in History. This Week in History is brought to you by, as always, Revive Furniture and Home Decor. Check them out at revivefurnitureandhomedecor.com. Oh, goodness. They make decorating easy. And what I'm trying to do is find something here so that I can load it in and play it in a few moments. I don't think it'll load up on this one. Evie Mux does not like it. All right, so this Week in History, where it is November 28th, we're going to go all the way back to the year 351. Roman Emperor Constantius II defeated the usurper Magnentius in the Battle of Mercer, the bloodiest battle of the 4th century. It's all Latin. It's all Latin to me. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm catching up. In the year 1066, William, Duke of Normandy, landed in southeastern England, thus beginning the Norman conquest, which resulted in his becoming king. Well, of course. Isn't that why he did the conquest? He did the conquest. The conquistador. There we go. In 1781, the siege of Yorktown began, eventually leading on October 19th to the British surrender by General Lord Cornwallis and the end of the American Revolution. That happened today in 1781. The British surrendered using the pretext of infringement of Italian interests in the Turkish provinces of Tripolitania and Syria and Libya. The Italian government issued an ultimatum to Turkey and declared war the next day. That was in 1911. In 1920, in what was known as the Black Sox scandal, 8 members of the Chicago White Sox baseball team were indicted by a grand jury on charges that they had thrown the 1919 World Series to Cincinnati Reds in return for a bribe. Say it ain't so, Joe. Say it ain't so. In 1958, Madagascar voted for autonomy within the French community. In 2003, tennis player Althea Gibson, the first African-American to win singles title at the French Open, Wimbledon, in the U.S. Open, died at the age of 76. In 2008, SpaceX successfully launched Falcon 1, becoming the first privately owned company to send a liquid-fueled rocket into orbit. And in 2016, Polish-born Israeli statesman Shimon Peres, who served as prime minister from 84, 86, and 95 to 96, and president in 2007 to 14 of Israel, and shared the Nobel Peace Prize in 1994 for helping to negotiate the Oslo Accord peace agreement. He died in Ramat Gan in 2016. Notable birthdays: German boxer Max Schmeling, Peter Finch, British actor, Lata Mangeshkar, Indian singer. Yeah, I can't pronounce this stuff. Va 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 Voom, French actress Brigitte Bardot was born. And in 1947, Sheikh Hasina Wazd, Prime Minister of Bangladesh, was born. Brigitte Bardot. And then the featured event in 1542, California was discovered. Explorer Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo, known as the discoverer of California, landed this day in 1542 near what is now San Diego and became the first European to set foot on the west coast of what would become the United States. And there you have it, folks. This has been very quick. Very quick. This Week in History. Like I said, This Week in History has been brought to you by these guys. Soak in the heart of your home. Revive Furniture and Home Decor brings autumn indoors with our exclusive fall collection. Make memories surrounded by style and comfort. Embrace the season's beauty. Revive Furniture and Home Decor. We make decorating easy. We do make decorating easy. And you can check them out at revivefurnitureandhomedecor.com. They have a Shopify store. They have a Facebook. And if you want to go over to their Facebook page and leave them a comment and tell them that Jimmy sent you, that would be much appreciated. All right, we're going to get out of here. It has been a whirlwind show today. You guys are the best. I appreciate you. You are the best people in this business, this YouTube business. I'll say it over and over. I love and appreciate you guys. Don't forget PMA, Positive Mental Attitude, will definitely save your day. Get some of that positive energy. Ground yourself. Go out barefoot. Step in the dirt. Spend a good 15 to 20 minutes out there with no shoes on. Get the toes in the dirt in there. You ground yourself and honestly, it'll make you happy. I promise it will. Try to make a difference today. Make a difference in somebody's day for sure. All you have to do is smile. Say a kind word, shake a hand, give them a hug if they're so inclined. Everybody on the cruise, get ready. Hugs are coming your way. I'm a hugger. And think about first responders. Say a prayer for them. Say hi to them. Thank them. Ladies and gentlemen of the police department, fire department, EMS and healthcare workers, and especially our nurses. We love our nurses. Thank and say a prayer for those folks. And last but not least, the men and women of our armed forces, our veterans, past, present, and future. A lot of them have given up the ultimate sacrifice to protect us and our freedoms. Protect that right there. Or the flag of the country of your origin. I love my flag. I respect my flag, and I hope that everybody does as well. And if you see somebody disrespecting that, I would hope that you would step in and do something about it. So that is going to do it from me. I really love and appreciate you guys. I say that every time, but honestly, it's no bull. You guys are the best. And like I said, best audience in the business. It would be an awful boring live stream without you. So I appreciate you guys. I want to wish everybody peace and love from deep down in my heart. My name is Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist, and I may see you tomorrow. You never know. We're going to be on location. So if I have a good signal, I may try to go up. So look for me in the morning. We'll see you later. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.